But let me go to you, Squadron Leader Wadia, if you can hear me. Squadron Leader Wadia, what do you make of the Civil Aviation Minister's statement castigating the way some of the Western media outlets are reporting on the entire probe?
It's high time, and I'm not surprised at all. Why are you even sounding surprised that the Western media is blaming the pilots? Because that is exactly what they're supposed to do. Because if any of the Western media, that is your Boeing or engine manufacturers or get blamed, can you imagine the massive consequences of this crash? Therefore, we should expect not only now, but even much more coming out later. I wouldn't be surprised even the President of America comes on board to try and defend his country and his Boeing companies, etc. So I am not surprised at all. This is bound to happen. Even just as you started, one of the pilots from the Western media was saying that the pilots switched off. There's enough evidence to show that the pilots have not switched off. If you want me to go into details before the others talk, I'll be happy to tell you exactly what happened. You want me to go ahead?
Please do, sir.
Okay, first of all, there's enough evidence to show that the pilots did not switch off the aircraft fuel. The aircraft was perfectly normal and serviceable at the point of takeoff. The crew was perfectly qualified and trained on this aircraft. It's only after getting airborne, why it has happened, we'll go to the squat switch or the RAT also for more evidence. But after the takeoff, there was a power loss on both the engines. As soon as the pilots realized that there was power loss, one of them asked, which is quite a normal thing to do, have you switched off the engine? Because getting power loss is not a normal thing in the aircraft. So the other replies, no, I have not. Now, if that is not evidence for you, someone's speculation that he did is more authentic, is it? Here in the cockpit, the pilot is saying very clearly that he has not switched off. However, coming to a later part, has he done it? Yes, as per law. Much later, as the aircraft is progressing and climbing away, and the pilots still realize that there is no power on both the engines, what is a normal thing to do, and they are trained to do it, their practices on the simulator, all the instructors have always taught them that you must put the fuel switches off momentarily and put them on immediately to reignite and the fuel and the ignition on the engines which have lost power. That is probably what they did, and that is the evidence which is available to us, even from the report of the AIB, when they said one engine was managed to relight after some time, and the timings they've given also very correctly. So there's more than enough evidence to show that the pilots did not switch off the engines. The power loss came without the pilots touching the fuel switches. And can that happen? Technically, yes, it can happen. It is not my opinion. There are various American investigators. The Director General of NTSB has very clearly said so. Further, in 2019, on the 787, we had a clear evidence of an aircraft landing in Osaka, which had a similar problem where the pilots did not, immediately on landing, just before the landing, they did not switch off, but the engines got switched off on their own. So first of all, these switches are not like your home switches where you put the switch on and a light comes on, the fan comes on. They are only actuators to give details, inputs to other computers, which actually calculate the quantum of fuel required, the FedEx system also, which is mounted on the aircraft, which calculates the aircraft should not be overboosted or underboosted, how much fuel is required. So there are a lot of computers which calculate and feed the valves that open fuel to the engines. So it is not just a switch that switches off the engine or power such.